It is the same stories, I've explained it. It was headlines for 10 weeks running. I gave my explanation. I presented before the parliamentary committee. Do you really want me to start narrating that story now? In fact, I don't think we should do the interview. No, I'm not going to do this. Because it's the same story that was prosecuted by the government. No, I'm not in this interview, and I'm not running that.
Gladys Boss Shollei. The rise, the fall, and the comeback. Imagine being told that you'll never mount to much. Imagine finishing at the bottom of your class, struggling to secure a place in secondary school, while others around you seem destined for success. Most people will accept defeat, but not Gladys Boss Shollei. Today, she stands among the most powerful women in Kenya, serving as Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly and representing the people of Uasin Gishu County on the national stage. Yet her journey to power was nothing but smooth. It is a story of determination, ambition, controversy, public humiliation, court battles, and one of the most remarkable political comebacks in modern Kenya. This is the story of Gladys Boss Shollei.
I, Gladys Boss, having been elected as Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, do swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the people and the Republic of Kenya, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, that I will obey, respect, uphold, preserve, protect, and defend this Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, and that I will do to all manner of persons in accordance with this Constitution of Kenya and the laws and conventions of Parliament without fear or favor, affection or ill will. So help me God.
Congratulations.
Born in Uasin Gishu County in 1974, Gladys grew up in a modest family environment where hard work and education were highly valued. Unlike many successful leaders whose stories begin with academic brilliance, Gladys has openly admitted that her early education was far from impressive. In fact, she has spoken publicly about performing poorly in her primary school examinations. At that stage, few people would have predicted that she will one day become a lawyer, a senior government official, a member of parliament, and one of the most influential women in Kenya. But she refused to allow her early setback to define her future. As she progressed through school, Gladys developed a strong desire to succeed. She became increasingly focused on education, determined to rewrite the story that many had already written for her. Her hard work eventually earned her admission to the University of Nairobi, where she pursued a Bachelor of Laws degree. For many young Kenyans, becoming a lawyer is a dream. For Gladys, it became the foundation of a remarkable career. After graduating, she proceeded to the Kenya School of Law, where she completed her legal training. But she did not stop there. Driven by ambition and a desire for excellence, she pursued a Master of Laws degree at the University of Cape Town in South Africa. Later, she added an MBA from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. By now, the girl who once struggled academically had transformed herself into a highly educated legal professional. Her career soon took off. She became a lecturer at the University of Nairobi, teaching law and helping shape the next generation of legal minds. Colleagues describe her as intelligent, confident, and highly ambitious. But academia was only the beginning. As Kenya entered a period of constitutional reforms and institutional transformation, Gladys found herself stepping into public office. She worked in electoral management during a critical period in Kenya's history, helping strengthen democratic institutions following the 2007 post-election crisis. Her reputation as an efficient administrator continued to grow.
This can be deemed as a first warning. And we have also explained to the candidates that they are responsible for the actions of their supporters.
Then came the opportunity that will change her life forever. In 2011, Kenya's judiciary was undergoing massive reforms under Chief Justice William Mutunga. The institution needed fresh leadership. A new constitutional order had arrived, and Gladys Boss Shollei was appointed Chief Registrar of the Judiciary. It was one of the most powerful administrative positions in the country. As a Chief Registrar, She oversaw billions of shillings in public funds, supervised staffs across judiciary, and became a central figure in one of Kenya's most important reform programs. For a while, everything seemed to be going perfectly. The judiciary was modernizing, new courts were being built, technology was being introduced, public confidence was improving, and Gladys was increasingly being recognized as one of the key figures behind the transformation. But power often comes with enemies, and soon, controversy will strike. In 2013, allegations of financial mismanagement, procurement irregularities, and abuse of office emerged. The accusation dominated headlines. Political commentators debated her future. Critics demanded accountability. Supporters argued she was being targeted because of the changes she was implementing. What followed was one of the most dramatic public falls in Kenya's recent history. The Judiciary Service Commission moved against her. After intense investigation and public scrutiny, Gladys Boss Shollei was removed from office. For many observers, it appeared to be the end. Her reputation had been damaged, her career seemed destroyed, and criminal charges followed. The woman who had helped run Kenya's judiciary now found herself fighting for her own future. Many people disappear after such a fall. Gladys Boss Shollei chose to fight.
It is the unanimous resolution of the Commission that the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary is hereby removed from office with immediate effect.
We ask that they must come in, probe first, and JSC can thereafter take action against me. The JSC was not interested. They proceeded to carry out their own kangaroo investigations. Please note, they are not the experts in financial management.
For years, she battled in courtrooms, challenging decisions and defending her name. The legal and political battle stretched on. What had once been a professional dispute became one of the Kenya's most closely watched public controversies. But as the years passed, the narrative slowly began to change. Several cases collapsed. Court decisions questioned aspects of how her removal had been handled. Gradually, the image of a disgraced public official transformed into that of a woman fighting for vindication. And then came an unexpected twist: politics.
I have to say this for the sake of Kenyans like me who are being brought here to be charged on fake charges or spending the most productive years of your life defending fake charges in our courts. That is wrong and it's unacceptable.
Rather than retreat from public life, Gladys entered elective politics. Many doubted she could win. Others believed voters will never trust her again. They were wrong. In 2017, she successfully contested for the position of women representative for Uasin Gishu County. The victory shocked many observers. It demonstrated that despite years of controversy, she still commanded significant support among voters. 5 years later, she won again. This time, her political influence had grown even stronger. In 2022, another major milestone arrived. Members of Parliament elected her Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly. The same woman who had once faced public disgrace now occupied one of the most powerful offices in Kenya's legislature. It was a comeback few would have imagined. Today, Gladys Boss Shollei remains one of Kenya's most influential political figures. To her supporters, she is a symbol of resilience, determination, and perseverance. To her critics, she remains a controversial figure whose public career continues to attract debate. But regardless of where one stands, her story is impossible to ignore. From academic struggles to legal success, from the heights of judiciary power to public downfall, from courtroom battles to political victory, the journey of Gladys Boss Shollei is one of the most remarkable stories in modern Kenyan public life. It is a story that reminds us that success is rarely a straight line. Sometimes the people who fall the hardest are the ones who rise the highest. And in Kenya's political landscape, few stories capture that reality better than the life of Gladys Boss Shollei. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and remember, every great story has chapters the world never sees. Been yours truly, unruly, Jayuga. and life as it is Diaries continues.
Night. So kabla hiyo, what up? Yo.